Hello, everybody. Welcome back to SIGNALIS. We were tantalizingly close to finishing the game last time, but I ended up running out of time. So we're going to finish out this run, and then we'll see about doing something else. Because in theory, we should just be able to first try Falk. In practice, who knows? Hydrate or dihydrate? You got it, Fugo. I got you. Good stuff. Elster, you're looking the wrong way. Or no, she was tracking my cursor. Okay. Okay, so we're on file 2 here. File 1 was the pistol only save. Alright, what is our discretionary spending? So many auto injectors, okay. And as much shotgun as we feel is necessary. Okay, we got a nice shotgun shell budget. And goodbye, Calibri. Wait a minute. Why? I didn't finish her off. She was still twitching on the floor there. This is fine. Thermite, rifle rounds. Okay, yeah, we're just here for the safe. Moon. Alright, then there's the red diskette, but we've already taken care of that. So now we just go use our photograph to grab sun, and I think we're all good. Let's just go this way. Ouch. Ow. Bones. And we're fine. So we just loop down over here. Oh yeah, we have the inventory space. Down the hatch. And photo. Boop. And sun card. There we go. Alright, that should be all of them, I think. We've already got some on the board. I think we might need to grab, like, tower. Yep. Dial ring. Rot front. Oh, let's see here. Katesh was a little off the right. Alright, I'll have to go double check. Fair enough. Let's go grab our tower card. Ooh, repair patch. And tower. Okay, the rest should already be on there. Tarot. Tower on Veneta. Moon of Rotfront. Son of Bouillon. Let's see here. Veneta, a little off the left. Katesh, a little off the right. Heimat is a little off the left. And then Ling is a barely there crescent on the right. Okay. Barely there. Moon of Rotfront. Son of Bouillon. There we go. Awesome. Well, end of the hole. It's time. Book. Time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Alright. Pear sprays. Oh man, pistol ammo. Let's see here. As many auto injectors as possible. Let's load up our shotgun. Oh, didn't grab rounds. Alright. Every shell we can get. We got max out auto injectors. Let's see here. We got repair spray pluses. As many as we can bring. And all those repair patches. Okay. Now, let's see here. And let's go ahead and use up these regular repair sprays real quick. There we go. And we're back up to blue. Free up a slot. Let's do this. Here's the make or break point. This is the end. Leave forever. Yep. Time to go shoot Adler with the pistol that we totally have. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. Why did you return? Nothing for you here? She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't want us anymore. Speak for yourself. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Alright. Let's see here. Let her engage first. Boom. Ouch. Okay. Do that. Let's see here. We got repair patches, repair spray, shotgun rounds. Let's go. Grab the extra rounds. And boop. Alright, pistol ammo, more shotgun on the left. Let's wait for spears. Wait for the voids. There we go. Spear. Wait for the dodge mark. There we go. Ooh. Psychic fastball. Let's wait for her to deploy spears again, so that way we can just double spear. There we go. Okay, shotgun, stab, spear. Alright. And this aura will get taken out of her own accord. Maybe. Let's see here. Getting a good lineup's going to be a little hard. How are we looking on ammo? All but one. Fair enough. Let's wait for spears to be deployed again, so that way we can just double stab. Or I guess stab and then get one set up. There we go. Alright, don't get deflected. Stab. Spear. Alright, she's on top of our shotgun ammo. Ouch. There's your repair patches. That's that. Okay. We have too many items in hand. No, we already have a spear. Okay, that's what it is. Cool. Ouch. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Let's go ahead and get out. And we need Folk off that ammo, so that way we can go get it. Ouch. Okay. Okay, do not stand too close to the Folk. Oh, then if she'd be so kind as to come over this way. It's like, geez. She's camping my shells. Come on, Folk. Work with me here. Maybe if I run at her funny, that might bait something. I don't know about that, though. Run at her funny. There we go. Shotgun. Let's see if she redeploys spears, maybe. There we go. Alright, meat shot, shells, stab, and last spear. There we go. Okay. Plenty of ammo left. What are we looking at? 8 shells. Okay, yeah. We got her. There we go. There it is. Hey, how's it going, Glenn? R.I.P. Falk. First try. Again. Just hop on after watching The Batman. Hey, nice. Alright. That said, it's time to wrap this up. Now we are one. Well, R.I.P. Falk. Once again, you've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? Please tell me we have the shotgun for the cutscene. I'm pretty sure it defaults to the pistol. But it'd be really hilarious if he went to stab us and we just blasted him. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. You'll destroy everything. Instead, it's time to find out what ending we get. We went really fast, so we might end up getting, like, leave. Most likely, though, just because of the sheer amount of damage we took, we're getting, cycle, or memory, I guess as it's called. Let's find out. What's it going to be, Elster? We're continuing the cycle? Can I take the ladder, please? Maybe? Maybe not? Okay, there we go. Yeah, we didn't linger enough anywhere to get leave, so pretty sure we're getting memory. Yep. We go in. We did take a hell of a beating from Falk, but I don't think we have enough for promise. I'll come back for you. It's me, Elster. Elster? I'm sorry, but I don't remember. Ah, memory. It's okay. Perhaps this is hell. Please, just let me stay by your side a little longer. And there we go again. Yeah, I knew we could finish the shotgun run in one sitting. Well, I was certain of it, but then I got called away to other obligations. We were about 25 minutes off from it, if even. Maybe 20 minutes. It was just puzzle Falk. That was all I had left. It's just, it's tantalizingly close. No way I had my desktop audio muted this whole time. Chat, come on. I didn't unmute my desktop audio, or did I hotkey it? It's all muted, isn't it? God damn it. At least, like, I wasn't muted, but the fucking the gameplay was. God damn it. What is muted? The desktop audio was muted at first, it said. I just glanced over now that I've finished the game. Memes. How could you, chat? I trusted you. My VOD is ruined. Must have not noticed, my bad. Fair enough. Yeah, the music in this game is so good, but that entire Falk fight is just gonna be my commentary and Elster running in circles. No intense music, no shotgun fire, no sounds of me getting hit, no screeching of the auras. God damn it. Memes. Used to helping Noble with catching that issue and presumed you wouldn't make that mistake. But like, Noble's an experienced streamer. I'm still in my infancy as far as streaming goes. Maybe not infancy, but still younger at streaming. Also had to use background noise, so double oof on myself. Ah, you're all good, man. I'm just giving trouble. It's my fault I didn't notice. Because that's the first time I've, at least in memory, made that mistake. Hopefully I haven't had that issue with other things. That'd be very embarrassing. Yeah, and this game's trying to tempt me into buying a record player. They released a vinyl for the entire game OST. And I'll be honest, I'm tempted. Maybe not the entire OST, because some of it's like Chopin, but at least the stuff that Thousands and Cicadas made. Still remember Noble not having audio on his Stellaris stream way back. Ugh. That's hurt. That hurts, I'm sure. Stellaris is a long game. 2 hours, 51 minutes. We're actually getting a lot faster at the game. Like, holy. You were there, I think? Probably. Alright. Well, now we have completed our shotgun-only run. So let me throw it to the B right back real quick. And let's see about swapping it over to something else. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and swap categories. And boot up the other game. Alrighty. Now then, if it captures the game. Maybe. There we go. Go ahead and do a run or so of Inkbound. I've got the stream going. We're, hardly 30 minutes in. Why not stop? Or why not keep going? Memes. But yeah, did a little bit more playing in my spare time. I now have all of the archetypes unlocked, including Godkeeper, which took a little bit of doing to unlock. And I'm also really upset because I don't play Mosscloak, but I have received so many weapons for the Mosscloak. It's kind of wild. Alright. Let's see. You have any preferences, chat? Which one should we do a run of? Magma, Moss, Weaver, Obelisk. Any of the other ones? Want to see Godkeeper? You got it. Let's do it. Let's see here. Let's go for a deep dive. Why not? Not a coward. Put me in. Alright. Creeping Blight starts closer, deals additional damage. Minions have increased max HP. Let's go after the bird. Why not? Bird's a hard one. Scales of Infinite Potential. Yeah, sure. Let's see here. Each time an enemy is hit, they gain 6 damage resistance, max 5 stacks. On turn end, enemies gain an attack boost, or enemies restore 15% of their missing HP each turn. Fuck me up, Chief. One would say, yeah. Let's go full fuck me up, Chief. Healing enemies. Let's reroll those. Rosy Thorn's better than nothing. And let's see here. Vicious Impale. Double Vault. Alright, we got 2 barrier pots, so we've got a nice bit of extra tankiness. Let's see here. Adding barricade to all enemies, defeat to cleanse, so all enemies are currently taking half damage. Yeah. Alright, let's grab this orb, teleport to our spear. Swing. But yeah, so this character is mostly about sort of like setting things up to get velocity. Every time you use a movement skill, you get velocity. And aside from that, you got like a bleeding spear. There's a little more to it than that, but that's the gist of it. 2 damage. He does 2 spikes, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Spirit of the Gods. And Powder Monkey stockpile. Vigorate for double damage, because Burst is going to be essential here. Let's go for a Breach. Why not? Consume. Gain 2 shielding. Lost at end of combat. 2 shielding. I would need a way to shield. Let's get a random rare augment. Hunting Spear. Reduce base cooldown by 1 and increase the range. Spearman. Man of many spears. Yes! Let's get some rerolls so we can control our build a little bit. Alright, 2 glass cannons. 3 auto attackers is a problem though. So, we're going to set up that, grab this orb, teleport to our spear, double our damage, wipe the board. Let's see here. Set that up. Orb, teleport to our spear, again. And again, similar setup over here. Let's see, teleport to our spear, invigorate, wipe. There we go. But yeah, he's pretty good. Once you get the combo rolling. Bleed on nearest enemy. Tempting, or I can go more striker. Blink would give us another velocity. Not too big of a fan, though. Having a defensive option is really nice, so we can take Shield Wall, because there are going to be times where we're going to get hit. It is simply the way of things. Let's go for another Sea Breach. I'm feeling brave. Let's see here. Ooh, we could go crit, maybe. Or we go Fizz, because our bleed scales on Fizz, and so does our Puncture. There we go. Glyphs, Tarnished Vault. Let's go more Glyphs. I've only got 5, and re-rolling some of the bigger stuff costs 2 per. Alright, we've got a crit on our Whirlwind, which is nice. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set this up here. Orb, teleport here. Invigorate. Wipe the board, just about. Set this up. Orb. Teleport for momentum. Big swing. Alright. Let's see here. Let's set that up there. Get this. TPN. Invigorate. Big spin. Let's see here. I can get out, so get some stabs. Blades at 88. And yeah, maxing out our striker could be really funny. Or we reroll. And let's see here. Yeah. On your first turn, attack bindings do 50% more damage. Could be good for like bosses maybe. Ink Needle Compass. Yeah, we'll take Ink Needle Compass. And then we'll immediately scrap it for its set bonus. And now we've got 10 crit chance. Yeah, I've got shield, so I don't need 2 barrier pots. Pardon me. Something caught in my throat. Let's see here. Store. Velocity also gives crit damage. Fizz power again. Honestly, Fizz power again is kind of tempting. And we'll take critting gives us a free will. There we go. Put me in. Time for Giannis. Alright. Set up our spear on Giannis. Go grab this. Teleport onto our spear. Invigorate. Let's see if we can put Giannis in the far ring. There we go. Big swing. Outplayed myself. Memes. There we go. And we have a crit whirlwind stocked again. Nice. Let's see here. Set that up. Orb. Teleport onto our spear. And let's see here. Whirlwind again. Set up some bleed. Bleed is 26 per stack. Not bad. We can definitely do better though. Let's see here. Set that up. Orb. Teleport. Buff. And let's see. There we go. And we'll set up a little bit of damage on that one. And we'll go ahead and drink our barrier pot, so that way we can just go ahead and lay into them. Big swing. Ha, and I'm locked into the 10 damage. Ouch. Fair enough. We're gonna get a full health restore, so set that up. No. Teleport onto it. Whirlwind. Rest. There we go. Smites enemies. Inflicts stack of marked on far enemies. Causes 0 will and gains 30 damage the first time used each turn. So we get a free Impale. It's pretty nice. We're going to reroll though. Gain Blur and Velocity with Whirlwind. Nah, I want damage on Whirlwind. Ooh. My Impale now smites enemies. Okay. And let's see here. Crimson Edge, Whirlwind. 157 damage, so damage stays the same. Double to far enemies. Gain 2 bleeding damage per far enemy hit. Yes. Increase our bleed damage based on enemy's hit. Sounds amazing.
Hello there, Nicholas.
Hello. Let's go ahead and scrap our training weights because we don't need it. Rather have the space. And scrap our Rosy Thorn. There we go. Create a bomb near us each turn. On your first turn, drastically reduce movement, crit chance, and omni damage. Or villains and guardians deal 35% more damage when brought to half HP. We'll take the bombs, honestly. I can work around bombs. I don't have a ton of survivability skills, and so bosses are kind of the only real threat. Let's see here. Augment and Heroic Vault. Let's do it. Bombas. Yes, bombas. Let's see here. Teleport here. Set up. This, teleport. We'll go ahead and buff. There we go. There we go. On your turn, smite all enemies. Gain 20% more money. On your first turn, if you have 600 or more, get 100 Omni damage until the end of combat. I think we'll go with Tempest Wrath, honestly. And bleed on far enemies. There we go. Is there anything I'd be particularly interested in scrapping for double bonus? No, not really. So I did the hovel. Get the free goods. Let's see here. Using a magic binding. We only have the one, which is Celestial Spear. We get a stack of Dawn, which gives us 20 physical damage per stack until the start of next turn. Which just means we're set up even better, honestly. And Ohm doesn't have a voice actor yet. You naive young needless. You bind with your quill without any understanding of the toll it takes. Well, the gardener was mistaken. I will be as obtuse as she regarding your enlightenment. As for those story fragments, your quill is the key to anchoring them back to that library. Much like ink, those fragments must be rebound to the Athenium, instead using that infernal device, the bindery. But, most importantly, it requires your unbroken will to do so. It serves as a guide for your quill to set the ink left in those fragments. That is how the worlds were made, after all. Neat. More lore. Money. Money is good. But yeah, so now that we have Heavenly Eclipse, pretty much the whole combo is just set up our spear. And, let's see here. There we go. Ah, I didn't teleport onto my spear. That was the problem. I was curious why it didn't feel like I was doing as much damage as I should be. Alright, 1 damage is fine. teleport to the spear this time. Taking some damage. It's fine though. Spear. Teleport to it. Power orb. Wipe them. Nice. And we got a tuner. Your next attack binding does triple damage or 20 omni damage for the rest of combat. I don't plan to have combat last that long, so I'll take triple damage. Yes, please. Let's see here. Gain 10 physical damage for every 15 HP you lose. Or on combat end, this vestige gains 1 max HP and restores 4. We'll take the Survivor Bonsai. Getting hit is just gonna be a fact of life, honestly. Ooh, or we could scrap it, maybe. Nah, I shouldn't. Unless. Let's go for Binding Empowerment. Fish. Fizz damage fish. Nice. We have money. Rare augment. Inflict 5 bleed to all enemies. If they are already bled, inflict shatter instead. That's pretty good. Or our invigorate gives us 20 omni damage. Honestly, yeah, 20 omni damage. Invigorate sounds great. Shield per enemy hit with whirlwind. That goes against our bonsai. Our bonsai wants us to lose health. We'll set up marking spear, so now we get double damage versus a random enemy whenever we teleport. Get some more consumables. Disintegration oil, inflict vulnerable on all enemies. That's also really nice. Alright, so set up our spear. Teleport to our spear. Grab the orb. Power up. And swing. Set up the spear, teleport to it, grab an orb, and whirlwind. Spear, port, orb, whirlwind. It's a pretty simple combo, but it's quite unbreakable. The first binding you use each turn gains a 1-cost discount and reduces the cooldown. In theory, that means we could, like, multi-spear, actually, which sounds kind of wild. Let's see here. Crit damage. It'd be costing me 25 fizz power, but 40% more critical damage and 8% more global crit chance sounds pretty great to me. Not gonna lie. Not to mention we now have 15% more crit chance just in total and 30 crit damage. The breach, because I don't want to get rid of any of these items. And, oh, would you look at that. Every 15 HP I lose. Thank you. Critto. On critting, reduce all cooldowns by 1 twice per turn. And so we get rid of our smite. Let's see here. On getting a crit, get 3 stacks of Shattered Will. Could let us go for, like, theoretically infinite, maybe. Yeah, we'll replace our Heavenly Eclipse with that. Get an augment. And our whirlwind gets 20 to its base damage and and 6 to its crit chance. That's amazing. All right. Time for crime. Let's see here. Probably should have bought the health, but oh well. What can you do? You know. Go ahead and eat that fish. Buff up a little. Oh, yeah, I'm not hitting him again and getting out. Okay. We'll just take the 3 for now. Momentum. Big swing. And we'll set up a spear. Phase shift. And we'll set up a spear again. Teleport onto it. Orb. Invigorate. Big swing. Nice. Warp out to our spear. Shield up. There we go. Resistant is tempting. 20 stacks of spiked. I'll take the resistant, just because it's our 1 survivability skill. Inflict 6 bleed on the nearest enemy and 3 bleed to secondary enemies. Actual infinite will holy. Yeah, so the thing that was causing that is this. So on gaining a crit, so any of our abilities gain the critical charge, we get 3 Shattered Will. For every 10 Shattered Will that you get an extra orb. And our orbs that we collect also give us, so they give us the 1 will plus an extra 4 Shattered Will. So, yeah, we can just, when's it the enemy's turn? Never. Always my turn, so long as I'm critting. Let's see here. Let's go this way. And you have the reduced cost and cooldown thingy. Yep. Stone pitch pipe. It's great. Okay, let's go ahead and set this up. He might. Let's grab the orb. Teleport here. That little guy's marked. Okay, that's not amazing, but it's workable. Let's see here. Let's invigorate and then whirlwind. There we go. That's better. And we'll just dodge out. Leave the spear for a moment. And yep, teleport to our spear, grab the orb. Invigorate Spear, so we use that. Teleport here. We'll save the momentum, so we will shield up for the moment. There we go. Got our velocity. Okay, let's see here. I can use my spear as a safety teleport this time, so we'll set it up over there. Ah, no, because I consumed my velocity to use it. Oh well, so I'll set up a spear here. Teleport immediately onto my right here spear. Invigorate. Or Adrenaline Rush, as it's now called. Kill all of them. Swing again. This guy doesn't have the aggression modifier, so I'll teleport onto my spear. Stab him, and dodge out. Alright, and then we just... Ancient Vault. Reroll. Come on. Pile of tiles I can kind of work with, maybe. Let's see what the Heroic Vault has. On critting, gain a shield. That could be some nice survivability for us. Or on your turn, the first attack binding used does double damage. Yep. We'll replace our Spear of the Gods with that. Let's reroll this one more time. On your first turn, Byron will grant you words of encouragement and a random buff. Either +2 will, +5 shielding, or +120 omnipower. Or Roots of Reprieve on defeating an enemy with one of your bindings. All physical bindings get 1 cost discount twice per turn. That sounds funny. So let's see here. So this is 1 will per turn on crit. This is essentially 1, 2, 3, 4 will worth of will discount. So we will get rid of that for that. Epic Attunement, smites enemies, reroll. Ooh. Hastening Invigorate. Kinda tempting, maybe? Reroll. Inflict 1 stack of marked on far enemies. That could be funny. Roll it one more time. Let's see here. And +40 to the base damage and inflicts Shatter on nearby enemies. Nice. That's good stuff. Alright, that said, I can't afford anything here, so boss time. So, my first binding in a turn does double damage. I'm not really going to see too much of an effect of that until my second turn. We go here. Orb. Set up another spear. So, let's see here. First attack binding does double damage. Teleporting to this is just a movement. So, we teleport on here. We use Invigorate, and we phase shift the boss. and we phase shift the boss, guys. We'll save our crits. Alright, our first attack binding is dealing double damage. So we Power Orb, Invigorate for triple damage, so we're now at 5 times damage. Kill those guys, set up a spear. How much health does this guy have left? A little bit. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and port out to the spear to gain a velocity, and we'll shield up to not take damage. Alright, so we have our velocity, so we're getting 50% more damage. Take Power Orb, we invigorate for 5 times damage, and yeah, that's the boss's health bar. Big hit. There we go. Does not have the aggression modifier, so we're going to cleanse our Cinderpox, warp over to our spear, and then stab the boss. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set up a spear, because we can't hit him at the moment. So, grab this for the time being. Shield up. Alright. Now then, what we do is we teleport onto our thing to gain velocity. Increase our damage. Behold. His whole health bar after the phase shift. 12,000 damage. Death. Yes. Yeah, spear's kind of funny. Vestige unlocked. Woldo's Bloodletter. To go even further beyond. Yeah, so Godkeeper is doesn't feel too complex. Set up a spear, teleport to your spear, whirlwind. That's the easy combo anyway. But yeah, very fun character though. Fear them all, have you? Surprises come in pairs, I suppose. Ink tap. On defeating an enemy, gain 1 will. That sounds horrifying to have. Let's see here. Touch the bindery.
You place your binding hand upon the bindery. Your quill surges around you, trailing through the story fragments you hold and passing into the bindery and using you as a conduit. The fragments appear then
Whispered invitation.
inside the bindery, anchored back into the Athenium. The lights in the Athenium blink a bit brighter, some amount of its life restored. Your quill blinks back to your side, a bit dimmer.
How goes the execution of the Inkbound's grand plan? Needless, putting those villains in their place without too much trouble, I hope. Can't say I know too much about what the Inkbounds got planned. Not sure anyone does. We keep getting our ink back, and I'm sure the Inkbound will fix us up soon. Alright. What are we thinking for this next run? What's it going to be, chat? We had a really good Godkeeper run there. Some might say the God run. We literally, like, 4-tapped the final boss. So, which one do we want to see now? Orb? Ooh, okay. Orb. Haven't played Orb yet. First timing the Clairvoyant. Robet? Okay. Guessing you probably mean Obelisk. I guess since I haven't played Clairvoyant, let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's see here. Physical damage, magic damage, magic damage. So we take Scales of Infinite Potential then. Deep dive. Alright, Post Guardian heal is reduced to 75% of my HP. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go Shadow of Runestone. He's got deployables, I've got a deployable. As far as I understand, because I have seen somebody play Clairvoyant, it's like Orianna from League of Legends, is the best way to put it. For those who are so familiar with that reference. Hello there, Needless. How goes the villain slaying? I'll admit, even I felt a small shift in the sea. Well done, Needless. Perhaps a rest is in order? As a reward for all your hard work, of course. work you've done so far? Well, it's done so much good already. The Athenium won't fall anytime soon, so why not take your time? So, Acknowledgement of Exemption. On your first turn, your base bindings have no base cooldown for the first 5... That's wild! Holy. Okay. Now then, let's see here. Create a bomb near us. Enemies heal. Or enemies deal more damage. We'll go healing enemies again. If we just one-shot them, it won't be a problem, you know? Potion, Mercurial, it's alright. Inflict mark on the furthest enemy. Could be good for bosses, honestly. Assuming we carry it around that long. Quickened Spirit Bomb. Let's see here. Deal 100 damage in a large area around your shard globe at full charge. Deal 200 damage and consumes all psionic charges. And psionic charges is... We're trying to get 3 stacks, which will get us full charge, and has an aura. Okay. So admittedly, getting a free psionic charge sounds pretty good. Potent Pulse. We'll go with free psionic charges. And double item. Buildings. Alright, so let's see how this works. I have an orb. Okay. These enemies are just auto-attacking me, so I'm good to move now. Yeah, so it does damage to the enemies it passes through. Let's see here. I want to kill the auto-attackers first, probably. Let's see here. Let's grab the power orb. Bring it back here. Detonates. Okay. 2 damage. It's not bad. Let's see here. 3 auto attacks, huh? So what we do is, let's see here. Bonk this guy. Full charge. Detonate. Swing it through. Okay. Harmonizing Whistle would be amazing with this character because we have Fizz and Mage. And extra Fizz damage helps out our telekinesis. Don't necessarily want to be building around telekinesis, though, from the looks of it. We are definitely a magic-based character. And scales, because we're moving the orb around, gave us 10 magic power. Awesome. Like, we're going to be using a lot of physical stuff, but magic's going to be our main source of damage, I'm pretty sure. Let's reroll. Restoration. Want something more offensive, preferably. One more. Not a super huge fan of these. We could go Pilfer and then use that to see about getting better items, maybe, like re-rolling at shops more. Let's go check out the Sea Breach. And Stable Brew, okay. 15 Omni damage, Glyphs and Quillings after 2 combats, or free legendary. Yes, please. In 4 combats. We need Glyphs to help control our build. Okay, 2 auto attackers, of which I can already go and kill 1 because I have a crit. Awesome. Acceptable. Not preferable, but acceptable. 1 auto attacker. I am fully charged, so... Let's get some money, because we're not taking damage. Auto attackers, 2. Let's see here. Both dead. Psychic Pulse, 55 damage in a moderate area, and gives me a psionic charge. And I am fully charged, though. Okay. Spirit Bombs definitely are killing power. Let's see here. On your turn, if you were not hit in the previous turn, gain 20 magic damage until the end of combat. Pretty good. Let's see here. Give me the glyphs. Quicken's decent. And there's the funny. We could go Invigorate, yeah. So we Invigorate Spirit Bomb, basically. Let's go to the study. Fish. Helmet. I don't have shielding, do I? I can shield if I move the globe through me. That's a lot of setup I'm not quite there for. You needless. And he says she can smell curiosity on you like a venge would rot. Ah, and by that rather not a look on your face, I'd say you're looking for the Weaver. Well, you're barking up the right tree, as some might say the only tree, if you truly knew. She is here, in this market. Head to the inn, you'll find her. Okay. And Cultivated Harmonies is absolutely amazing for us. Everything's free on turn start. Need more glyphs. This means we can pilfer on cooldown, which is nice. Alright, now we Invigorate Spirit Bomb. Orb. Psychic Pulse. Let's see here. All enemies are performing AoEs, but not hitting us necessarily. See here, 2 auto attacks. Boom. Hot meat ground. Elaborate on that? Hot meat ground? Are you just talking about it like diving or? Let's go ahead and hit this guy. See here, Spirit Bomb, definitely our main source of damage, so we'll take Stroke of Genius. immediately throw our Spark of Genius straight into the grinder. And now we have 4 enchanted, which is giving us hella magic. Carver's Hideaway. Outlawed works. On being hit without taking damage, your next attack binding deals double damage. On your turn, inflict 1 burning on all enemies. Let's see here. We have enough that we can reroll. Collecting an orb, frostbite a nearby enemy. On critting, gain 1 will once per turn. 1 more. Again. Let's see here. Inflict shocked on a random enemy. Sure, we can work with that. And orbs give shields. Allies hit by the pulse gain 10 omni damage. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Saying you're gonna smash it? Gotcha. Smash the pot. Speaking of, let's see here. No auto attacks. We're gonna pulse. Let's see here. I'd like to have this here. And Kablooey. Pilfer turn 1 because just do it on cooldown. Okay, yeah, and that pulse effect is repeatable. That's horrifying and amazing. Okay, we're at full stack, so we are going to buff Spirit Bomb. Let's see here. Let's grab that orb. Okay. 2 damage is fine. Pilfer on cooldown. Let's go ahead and use our psychic thing so that we get the Omni, and then pop the phase, cooldowns. Alright. No auto attacks. Guy next to us has the stuff, the shock. So we're going to unstable brew. We're going to move so that way that guy is outside of our initial zone. Buff. Move it back with him in the zone. Invigorate. And use him to wipe the rest of them just about. Buff myself. Pilfer. And we're fine. We're at full charge. Let's go ahead and power up this way. Explode. Invigorate. Pulse. And then just beat him to death with the orb. There we go. Hey, let's go. We got a style box. Wrapped up cosmetic. We can have a bandage head. We got Frida's spool. Let's see here. Psychic pulse. 95 in a moderate area around the shard globe. And 48 for each aura you have. Each aura? I can get multiple auras? Ayo? I start with Hazard Aura. Or deal 191 damage in a beam from your shard globe. Gain 1 psionic charge at full charge. Deal an additional. We don't want to have that consume. 95 plus 48 for each aura. I mean, I don't know how to get more auras, but let's see if we can get it. Spirit Bomb, maybe. There we go. Move your shard globe. Deal 286 damage to enemies in its path. At full charge, deal 476 and consume all charges. Or deal 381 in a large area around your shard globe. At full charge, deal a lot more. Okay, yeah, super spirit bomb. Yes. Cost has gone up, but we're good with that. I think the cooldown went up too. Yeah, it did. It said we're gonna get crit chance on it, and the crit now has it has 100 crit damage. So this thing is dealing double damage whenever it crits, which is pretty good. 10% of the time it crits, so it's about 10% more damage.
Hello there.
Roughly, a little more than. What do we want to throw in here? We'll throw in our Poison Thorn. Each time an enemy is hit, they gain damage resist. Create a bomb near us. Or on our turn, we gain Pacifism, which reduces our damage done. By 10. It's 10% less damage per turn we're in combat. A little scary. We'll go with bombs. Keep it simple. Don't need to do anything too fancy. We're first time in the character. So, rare augment, yes please. I'm gonna augment my spirit bomb, make it better. It's our main damage source. Potion power. Next attack binding does double. Okay. Just chilling. Fair enough. Invigorate, Spirit Bomb. Should have used Pilfer. Oops. Oh well. Contrition of Alara, double shield you gain. I mean, it's not bad. By any means. Especially with a Cloak of the Conspirator movie. So let's see about augments first. On turn end, if you have full charge, Spirit Bond gains plus 75 damage on its next use. Okay. Let's reroll. Hey, there we go. So now we have a hexing aura. That's good stuff. So enemies that are near our orb take 30% more damage or start their turn near our orb. Won't help us with most things, but it'll let us explode bosses better. Click the Conspirator. We can replace... our mark. Let's see if we can get a cost reduction enhancement, maybe. Brain Tuna, magic damage, yes. Flicked marked? Yo, Pilfer could actually be a damage skill for us. That could be fun. Said, let's reroll, see if we can get something for Spirit Bomb. Gain 2 shield at full charge, gain 3 shield instead. That's not what I was hoping for. Here's something else. Gain damage aura. On using any binding, deal 48 magic damage to enemies in aura. Yeah, there we go. Faster invigorates, sure. Let's get some money. Double shield gain on Obelisk sounds hilarious. Yeah, that'd be really funny. Ooh, that's a 20 shield potion for us because of our... But I'd rather have my damage, honestly. We are relying on not getting hit on account of having killed our enemies. Let's see here. This shouldn't break his... It shouldn't pop his shock, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Awesome. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to invigorate and explode. Why didn't the shocked kill everybody there? I missed something. Okay. Okay, let's see here. That's done what I miss. Still figuring out how shocked works with the character a little bit. And we managed to reduce the damage we take. Got some more auras, so now we have Hazard Aura plus a Hex and Damage Aura. Okay, yeah, shocked is direct damage. So, I grab the orb, and then I wipe the board. Binding Tuner. Deal 140 damage, steal a large amount of quillings from an enemy. Steal even more quillings if you defeat the enemy. Or Heist, steal a large amount of quillings. First enemy you steal from will drop a random vestige. Stealing from guardians yields higher rarity vestiges. Hey yo. I'll get some damage, honestly. Damage sounds nice. Steal HP. Reduced cooldown is nice for our Spirit Bomb. I'd like to have a reduced cost on it, though. And I'll get some more telekinesis range, I guess, for now. Let's see, reach. Let's see here. Minus 20 HP, minus 5 HP each combat. Gain a legendary vestige. Or I can duplicate a vestige. Yeah, that health is just so punishing. Like, holy. We're gonna take max health, honestly.
A wood once governed by peace and respite, now overrun by rot and ruin. Not that unlike the Athenian. Does the Inkbound truly exist and fight to solve these problems? Or is it another story crafted to sate the curiosity of young needless?
Just damage, exactly. We need glyphs, so we're going for glyphs. Money. Alright. A lot of auto attacks. Where is my shock applied? On the money pot. Okay. So, let's see here. I'm going to power up the orb. Power up again to get to 3. This here. And then use the shock to kill a lot of people. There we go. Mug him. Bonk him. X. 4 crits set up. Sounds great to me. Power Orb. Move, Invigorate, Spirit Bomb. 10,000 damage. Okay, let's see here. Take 2 damage for this, unless I move myself into the path. There you go. Pulse. Glyphs, please. Thank you. Ooh. Minus damage resistance, of which I don't think I have any. But 30 Omni damage. That's 30% all damage. That's pretty good. Get rid of my misting bells for it. Yeah. Bindings. Let's see here. I've got money. And I've got rerolls. My Invigorate gives 20 Omni damage. Yes, please. 15 damage on Pulse. Don't care. Minus cooldown. I like minus cost. Would be amazing. Base cooldown. Alright, yeah, we'll take the minus cooldown. Bloodthirst Blend. Yeah. Just to have a defensive item, because we don't have any defensive skills. So, bosses, we are still vulnerable to.
Hard to ignore that the ink's been shifting some since you've been putting down those beasts, eh, Needless? Figure it takes some doing to beat those villains, so color me impressed. You got the spunk to do it. Still, how long you gonna keep it up till you realize there ain't no permanent killing of those inking creatures? Just gonna keep coming back till the age ends and the sea takes us all again. Or till someone breaks this little stalemate we've got going. Well, not my business, not my problem. So, be buying or be moving. The world might be ending, but that don't mean Quillen's lost their worth.
Fair enough. Let's see here. Honestly, I'm gonna hold on to my money for now. Why not? See about going for the King Midas achievement, maybe? That could be fun. Alright, Lusk, the Blight Bag. He is the one who is shocked. Alright, so one thing to note is moving our ball, at least for the first time, seems to reduce our Psychic Pulse cooldown. Alright, we're going to Invigorate, Spirit Bomb, Pilfer a little, and then walk. Let's see here. I've got 2 charges. Shift. Let's see here. Little one up there has the shock on him. So we get the ball up. And yep, there we go. We nuke the boss. Epic Quick augment minus will cost on our bomb. Yes, finally. There we go. Cost of 2 now, which is going to be reduced to cost of 1 by our cultivated harmonies. Next binding does, let's see here. Yeah, triple damage, please. 300 Omni Power versus 20 for the rest of combat. I'll take my 300 in 1 turn. Don't mind if I do. Happy with my item setup. Let's see about grinding up some of these items, though. God, I love seeing everything just be free on the first turn of combat. It's pretty nice. Okay. Let's pulse twice. Set up, invigorate, and spirit. 20,000 damage. Also, I've been forgetting to pilfer. Shame on me. There we go. More cultivated harmonies could be hilarious. Oh, ye gods. Crit. Crit damage. We already have guaranteed crits because of our Cloak of the Conspirator. But, ooh. The amulet's also good. Thinking the crit damage. We can get rid of our... I don't know. The shock's been pretty good for us, honestly. We're not getting a ton out of our Gossamer Dream. So, let's go ahead and throw that. Let's see here. Steal an orb. I'm sorry. You mean to tell me I can rip a free, like, cooldown and stuff out? Hey, yo. Okay. Orb Thief. Yes, please. Let's see here. Throw a Gossamer Dream in there. Next, we got Dun's Head, because we're going crit. Let's see here. Roll these. Volcus's Bond Enhancer. +1 will reserve. Conserve leftover will between turns? Yeah, okay. That's enough reason for me to get rid of my Thunderstruck Bell, honestly. Yeah. Sounds absolutely wild. Let's see here. Toss in my bell. And we have Dun's Head. On hitting, Smite. My Smite doesn't do a ton, though. Remove the enemy's orbs? Yes. Like, honestly, yeah, Smite is 131 damage. And I'm not giving up any of my stuff for 131 damage a hit. That's not worth. Let's see here. We'll start on the upper side. Alright. So, let's see here. I need my psychic charges. Alright, we're at full stacks. Phase shift. Alright, we got a charge. Over here. Down. pilfer on the boss because it's free. Let's see here. We pulse for more damage. So we need it. We adrenaline. No, we don't adrenaline rush yet. We just pulse again. Just spirit bomb. That's another phase shift. Okay. Get 1 stack. Here. 2 stacks. Power orb. More Omni power. This, so it's hexing boss. Now we invigorate. Potion of power. And goodbye health bar. 52,438 damage. There we go. There's the combo. Just one tap them for the whole bar, ignoring the like 40 damage from our damage aura. Nice. Some more stuff off the victory board. Alright. Gavel of the Dam. Key. Timber Twin Axe. I swear, if that is another, like, Moss Cloak cosmetic, I'm gonna be livid. It better not be for Moss Cloak. I don't know who it'd be for if it wasn't, but it better not be for Moss Cloak. God damn it. It's for Moss Cloak. I don't play Moss Cloak. Why do I have all the Moss Cloak weapons? Just wrap myself up. You know what? Fine. We'll do a Moss Cloak run. I'm sorry, chat. The game is telling me it's Moss Cloak in time. Can't beat yourself over it. Beat yourself up over that sin. Fragments are tricky business. Might not have had any ink left in them. That's no fault of yours. Doesn't make any sense though. I followed the rubric the gatekeeper said if I did, then I know what he said. And I think it might be time to start thinking how we get out of this mess ourselves. No, the Inkbound knows what they're doing. Return the ink to the repository and our stories will settle. That was the plan. And we'll get our goals back. But you're probably right. Best to leave our destiny up to the destined. Well, you're caught in the middle yet again. Needless. Up to find some ink for us? Glad to hear it. Alright. So it seems people are starting to doubt in the Inkbound.
Thanks.
Got you. Alright. I have a question for God. Why? Alright. I don't play ninja. What are we looking at? Fizz. Okay. Physical, it's about... It's gonna be one of those, man, I hate this thing, proceeds to one-shot person. I mean, that's what I did with Clairvoyant. I don't hate Clairvoyant. I literally first-timed Clairvoyant. Start each dive with -2 glyphs and -75 quillings. Ouch. Okay. We're gonna go for Argoloth this time. Let's see here. I guess I'd probably go for something like Talons of Sin, maybe? Gives me part of the Venomous set. I inflict 2 poison the first time I hit an enemy each turn. Could be good. Or I go Bounty of Sentient Beings. Defeating guardians or more dangerous minions randomly gain crit chance or crit damage. Yeah, let's do it. On turn end, enemies gain an attack boost. Pacifism or Never-Ending Story. We'll go Never-Ending Story again. Crit sounds funny? Yeah. We're gonna see if we can set up some one-shots, maybe. Plus 10 damage, minus cooldown on our dash, or increase the range of flurry. Sounds pretty nice. So I can hit more stuff with it. Can't heal if they're dead? Exactly. And take Shattered Will. Barrier Pot. We're down money, so let's go get some Quillings. Disintegration oil. Okay. That. How many auto attacks? All of them. Gotcha. Dang. Just shy. 2 damage. That's fine. Rosy Thorn doesn't work for us. Let's roll these. On hitting enemies for the first time each turn, inflict hex. We don't have magic damage. Let's leave it for now. Do we have magic damage? We could have magic damage. Let's reroll though. Grasp for marked, so we don't have magic damage. That's a shame. Training weights. Sea Breach. Crit. Tarnish Vault, Uncommon Augment. Tarnish Vault, Superior Vault. So, for this, it's pretty simple. We just dash through and then go through. Let's see here. Spin to 0 and then dodge. Poison count? Poison is magic damage. I've been unimpressed with how poison scales, though. Memes. Leave him at 2 health. Okay. I feel like that sometimes. More fizz damage, yes please. More crit damage, yes please. Do we take a defensive op? Well, I guess we don't really have much to say in the matter. I'm not looking to mix my damage type necessarily with this character, because they don't really have a good setup for it. Yeah, so we go Shield Wall. Elemental Ale. No. Let's see. Offer Quillings. Controlled Explosives. On defeating an enemy, one of your bindings gain 1 stack of stored energy for every 10 damage dealt. That's good for us. More Vaults again. Fish. Prickly Puffer. Not what I'm looking for. The spikes on the shield is not the reason I took it. I took it for the shield value. Damage, it's fine. Okay, we're gonna take 2 damage, but Worm's dead. And we gained 45 stored energy. Nice. Which allows us to just one-shot another guy with our basic shuriken. Yes, please. But yeah, so our overkill is now rewarded via stored energy. Let's see. 90 stored energy, so I can just one-tap this guy. That's wild. Stored energy is actually amazing. Holy. A little bit of stored energy this time, which is fine though. But yeah, stored energy. Basically, the harder you one-shot somebody, the harder you one-shot the next guy. Because this can loop on itself, essentially. Does go away after combat. Fair enough. Crit on a random binding. It does give us Reaver, so it's more crit damage. And the Lion's Share. Defeating an enemy, gain some Shattered Will. Sounds really nice. Let's see. Not what I meant to click on. Oh well. We work with it. Let's see here. Magic damage. Don't care. Gonna replace... Replace our counterintelligence, honestly. I like having the 15 from training weights. I was planning to scrap training weights, but oh well. How's it going, Carver? You got a quest for me?
You might be fresh, Quill, but you best be learning some proper social graces if you mean to be ordering others around. But I know where your obelisk is. Been carving long enough to see all those aspects. But that information's gonna cost you. I got something worth doing by someone with your specific propensity for discretion. Just a couple little errands and a couple little books. You're in and you're out.
We're anything but discreet, but I think that's what he's referring to, honestly. And Cloak of the Conspirator for guaranteed crits. Yeah, it's worth losing Steady Tortoise. Buy an Augment. Distant Grasp. Let's see here. Increased dash range. That'll be good. Alright, let's see how this goes. We're fighting the Rhino, right? Yeah. The Rinferno. Alright, 12 stored energy. Bonk. That's another set of crits. Phase shift. Nice. Let's see. Set up a mark. And another shuriken. We got him. I was a little worried about that. Alright, binding tuner. Let's see here. Enemies in a wide cone or a harpoon. Pull them towards you, inflict marked, and I get plus 100 crit damage. Yeah, don't mind if I do. You were in the fire? A little bit. Maybe. Yeah, a little bit. It's fine. We can make our flurry free, which sounds hilarious. Or we can increase our harpoon damage.
Hello, young
Right, throw that in there. And let's see here. Crit chance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and toss it in there, because we're going to be getting better items. Enemies gain an attack boost on turn end. We will attempt to not let them have turns. That will be our endeavor. Glyphs, please. The vault. I've been hurting for glyphs something fierce. I'm gonna continue to store my energy. Okay. Got barrier. Okay. Now that I'm figuring out how to play the game better, Mosscloak's not bad, you know? Let's see. On critting, reduce the cooldown of your highest cooldown binding by 1 twice per turn. Or Shattered Crown, so I inflict shatter on my enemies. I don't have anything I want to scrap necessarily, so we'll go for some augments. Get a rare one. Shuriken deal plus 5 damage. Deal 57 damage, then consume your shuriken and unleash them forward. So, yeah, sure. Fine. We've got 90% fizz, so we could go for a little bit of bleed, maybe? Nah, I'd rather have the extra defense. When we need defense, I do not want to be found wanting for defense. Glyphs. Vengeful infusion. Nice. Alright, these guys have phasing. That's annoying. go. Alright, we need to kill that other nest sooner rather than later. Let's see here. Consume their phasing. Dash through. Nice. Kill him with that potential energy. Stored energy, I should say. Let's see here. 95 damage, plus 15% crit chance. Deal 124 to a single enemy, plus 15% crit chance, and your attack bounces to nearby enemies up to 2 bounces. Or we can deal 30 damage, but inflict 15 stacks of poison, and on crit inflict 15 more stacks of poison. We aren't going poison build, though, so I'm thinking we reroll. Flurry. 67 damage, then consume Shuriken, unleashing them forward for additional 67. Or, oh man, look at Lethal Burst, actually. 86 damage on the base, and then each Shuriken's 86. If you defeat, gain 3 Shuriken, and oh yeah. There we go. We have our reset tool. Let's see here. Now if I can reduce the cost. I'm not going to get that out of here, though. Let's reroll. Inflict sap. Stockpiled wall for now. And let's see here. Bindings. Lucky Horseshoe. Ooh, Lucky Horseshoe Crab, actually. Rare binds. Come on. Shuriken deal 5 damage. I need something else. I'm looking for reduced cost, please. Or at least one freebie. Bouncing throw. On defeating one or more enemies, deal throw damage to the nearest enemy. Could be good. Ah, dang. Fair enough. Passing through enemies, gain 20 physical damage until your next attack. That'll be fine. And when I shield, I shield. Vault. Okay, 1 auto attack, no aggression typing. Team captain, why didn't he move? Just because of size, maybe? Okay. Definitely missing having something like Invigorate. That's for sure. Lethal Flurry goes absolutely bonkers. Nice. Let's see here. Roll. Cooldowns aren't an issue. We got a legendary. On hit, inflict a stack of shock. We're good. Oh, we're so good, chat. Let's go. So, our combo. What we do is we use a throw on a random enemy to set up. Then we dash through them to gain shurikens. And at this point, they'll have the Zephyrian on them. And then we hit them with the lethal burst to burst all enemies. That's the thought process. Let's meet in the middle. What I get? Poison tip throw. Okay. Not super invested in that. Let's see here. Guardian after this. Stable circuitry. Can't afford healing, so might as well get more damage. Enemy has lethal on us already. Okay. Let's pull him back here. Dash through. Okay. No damage taken. Cool. But we can phase shift him. That works too. Nice. And I don't have any glyphs. Okay. Take resistant for the 25%. On hitting, hit an additional time, but minus 15 damage. So 2 hits, but at lower damage. Yeah, that's fine. Because each one of those has crit chance, so I would assume each one of those has crit chance anyway. You know, maybe, maybe not. Happy with the build for now, but we'll see how that looks after the bolts. 554 stored energy, so we've got an extra 5k on our upcoming attacks. Let's see here. Woolo's Bloodletter. On your turn, lose 1 HP. In combat, gain 10 Omni damage for every 3 missing HP you have. I don't have a means of recovery, otherwise I would absolutely adore that. Dun's Head. We take crit. Absolutely. And let's see here. Get a better throw. And let's go toss our old trident into the thing. We got another trident to toss, but let's see what item we're working with here first. I love the Bloodletter. Don't have any recovery. On using a binding, deals 68 physical to the nearest enemy. is actually 75, and it's upped our striker, so we're doing even better there. Not really, actually. Yeah, honestly, we're going to leave pile of tiles. Which I shouldn't have. I should have gone and thrown it in the grinder. But, oh well. Nothing we can afford. So, boss time. Let's see how we finish this out. Alright. Let's see, we got 2 attacking us. Now dash through. There we go. And as many hits as we can take without getting damaged. So we do have some spike we can make use of. And come back here because we're going to get tentacles in the back. Fair enough. Can't quite reach the boss. Stay out of that. We got no shurikens at the moment, so we need to fix that. There we go. And that's the run. Nice. Okay, yeah, Mouse Cloak's pretty fun. I don't think it'll ever overtake Weaver as my preferred, but that was, yeah, that was doable. It was playable. Also, I have a thing here. Cosmetic unlocked. Solo Warrior. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, those were some good runs. That said, I'm thinking, since I do have other obligations later tonight, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here for the time being. So I'll see about sending you guys along on a raid. Let's see who's available. Hey, let's go. Draxlive, we'll give him a raid. Be sure to give him a big heyo, or if you have our raid emote, hit him with a raid emote. That said, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Have a good one.